All right, we're getting a look once again at the flipped car of Tony Elliott. And just before break, I was telling you he took a pretty nasty ride down the back straightaway. But again, safety gear, everything doing its job. And Tony able to get out of that car and walk around and check out the damage. It really doesn't look too bad. We're going to go back to green flag racing right now, and here is your running order. It is the number 20 of Josh Wise, followed by the 11 of Dave Darlin. Dave Darlin always up front at Limaland. The 62 car, that is Jay Drake. And just behind him, it is the 2B. And 71. So Darren Hagen up there as well. Levi Jones showing you just what it's like to get out there on the racetrack. Notice track's nice and smooth. Don't see the car jostling around very much. And it's really neat to watch these guys work the front wheels. When we jump back in that in-car cam, watch how they twitch those front wheels and search for bite as they guide around the corner. And what they're doing is they're steering a very controlled slide. I shouldn't say very, but it is a controlled slide. And you're starting to see those two grooves that I mentioned. You got the high groove and the low groove, and some guys going from low groove to high groove, and Dave Darlin takes advantage right there. You saw it. Looks like Josh Wise pushed just a tad bit high. Dave Darlin jumped all over that and said, Josh, it's my turn to lead. And Dave Darlin is going to show you what an incredible driver he is. You watch how he puts that right rear tire right on that lip where it goes from light brown to dark brown. You will see Dave Darlin, unless he's in traffic, exactly on that lip every single lap. Great shot here. See how he's controlling the car with the wheels through the corner. The wheels are turned right as the car slides. Man, this is great action. I'll tell you what, if this isn't getting your heart rate going, I don't know what we're going to have to do to you. We might have to just come to your house and give you a little shock treatment. This is awesome racing here from Limaland Motorsports Park. Once again, this is the 5th annual Buckeye Nationals. You're watching it. That man right there, Dave Darlin, leading it right up there on the cushion. Around Limaland he goes. Woo! Speed shot from Lucas Ford showing you that he is getting very close to the wall on exit. Dave Darlin really has his car dialed in right now. There's Josh Wise in the number 20 car. Looks like Josh's car going away from him a little bit. Inside Levi Jones, you're taking the high road around Limaland Motorsports Park right now. Famed quarter-mile bull ring right here in Lima, Ohio. Again, if you haven't been to Limaland in the last year, you need to put it on your 2000 schedule. List the racetracks that you have to visit. Great shows every night. There's never a bad night to come to Limaland. You want to find out what the schedule's going to be, it'll be posted in early spring at www.limaland.com. Great racing going on here, folks. And Dave Darlin, he just puts it right up to that cushion every time. Watch this. His tire is exactly on that. And you'd know if he jumped the cushion because you'd see the car wiggle and jump kind of side to side as he comes off the corner. We have a car stopped right now. That is, I believe, Darren Hagen. The 71 car, that is the Darren Hagen car, who had been running up towards the front most of this race. Looks like Darren having some mechanical woes, and he brings it to a stop as he was unable to successfully get his car off the track. You see him on the hook now. We're going to go back racing right now. It is Dave Darlin up front. Just behind him is the car, not Shane Hollingsworth. That's not the 2. It's the 2B is Shane Hollingsworth. Oh, no, we got a car going around. Once again, Shane Cottle spun in turn 1, and then it looks like Marvel got upside down. We'll have to take a look at that. I don't think we have that on camera for you, unfortunately, but Justin Marvel getting upside down on the front straightaway on the restart. But once again, everybody doing okay. And we'll go back to your running order, which is Darlin 92 car has moved its way into 3rd place right now. The 92-20 of Josh Wise sitting in 4th. And just behind him in the 67 is Brian Clausen, who, as mentioned at the beginning, was the youngest ever feature win in USAC racing. Dave Darland, he's got some years on him, but I'll tell you what, still got a lot of kick in his step. And what's really interesting about Dave Darland, when I interviewed him before the race, I said, you know, you've had a great career. Won dang near everything in the sun. What one sticks out most? What win sticks out the most in your mind? And he said this one here tonight. So he's prophesying the fact that he's going to win this race. And I'll tell you what, the way Dave Darland's running away from everybody, it looks like he just may win the 5th annual Buckeye Nationals. He's won every single Buckeye National race midget-wise at Limaland. And now to put the final rubber stamp on this whole process to show that he pretty much owns our quarter-mile bull ring, Dave Darland streaking away from the field right now as we head on into the final laps. Pretty good lead. There you can see, remember how I told you his car would jump sideways if you jumped the cushion? You can see him wiggle right there in 3 and 4. But even a small bobble like that is not going to slow down Dave Darland. And he quickly is making mincemeat out of this field as he establishes a substantial lead. Further back in the pack, you can't complain about these in-car cam shots. It's neat when they take the wing off. You know, with the 410s, we don't have the wing on the car. We can put the in-car cam in a little bit more jeopardy, you might say, and give you some more interesting shots, because if we did that on a wing sprint car, all you'd see is sheet metal. But this gives you a much better perspective of what the driver's doing, the input he has into the steering of the car, and then also just who's around you. It gives you a better side-to-side view as well. So, as always, the Dirt Mania crew trying hard to bring you all aspects. Wow, could that car have been any closer to the wall? All aspects of racing to give you a better feel of the sport of motorsports and get you pumped up. You need to get pumped up. We're going to go back racing at Limaland in 2007, bigger and stronger than ever. Dave Darland dive bombing the car just in front of him to put them a lap down. It's one thing you can't do is lose momentum on these tracks, and Dave Darland has no problem with his momentum. That car is going forward and going forward fast. We can't even see the second place car right now. Just underneath him, I'd say about what, 5 car lengths, 6 car lengths. Great win for Dave Darland. Matt Neely is your second place car. John Stambro and Darren Clayton, your top 4, and Brian Clausen, a great run for him. Levi Jones working his way forward. He came forward quite a few spots. Shane Cottle, Josh Wise, a little farther back in the pack. Scotty Weird, Darren Hagan, who we saw with mechanical problems. Justin Marvel, who ended up on his head. Tony Elliott also taking a flip tonight. John Heidenreich, Shane Hollingsworth. Those are your top 23 cars, and here is the points as of Limaland for the USAC sprints. And right now, the 2 Tony Stewart cars battling it out. Josh Wise, a 25-point lead. Matt Neely and Dave Darland right there, as is Clausen, Hagan, and Kading.